Pues ya estamos aquí again. Vamos a continuar con el reto de los premios de la Navidad, que aquí en el último directo, el 175, lo dejamos en el 14. Bueno, nos va a tocar un partido duro. Nada más a empezar, lo dejé ahí porque está cheto. Porque los ratos son chetos. Pero bueno, vamos al lío. ¿Qué pasa? Hemos venido a chetarnos. Nuestro Kevin Durant. Quedan 16. Y esta lo llevamos bastante bien, de verdad. Luego tendremos por ahí otro partido contra los Bucks, que son los chetos de aquí. A ver cómo se nos da. Cargando los cacharritos. A ver. Vale, listo. A ver, porque va a empezar el lío. Va a empezar el lío cheto. Va a empezar duro, míralo. 96, le iba a caer la clave. Pues que 98, 97, macho, madre mía. Y el Margasol que me tocó ayer, el de 93. Joder, 93 en un sobre de 75. Una flipada. Vámonos. Una flipada torrica. A ver cómo es el lío, vámonos.
It's been a compelling game so far.
Pues
The
el
fourth
lío
quarter is underway.
7 abajo 3 minutos, tío. Vámonos, va.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. To Lowry. Knocked loose.
Buenísima.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Vale,
And
vale.
count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Up by 3.
Buenísima. Vale,
Knocked
vámonos.
away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Falta. está, más uno.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. The free throw, good. Finishes off the three-point play, and we're tied up here in the fourth quarter. Ball's controlled by Lowry.
No.
To Leonard.
No.
Rudy Gobert. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. So possession will stay right where it is. All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the fourth? Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throws good. He finishes off the three-point play. And now it's a three-point contest. Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far. Count it. That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. To Gasol. Has a chance.
Buenísima. Vámonos.
Gasol with a look that won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. Up 5. Stops it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have
Goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't.
Me la va a robar.
Kevin Durant. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard. The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Conley into the front court. Lead stands at 7.
And
a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hasta luego, Toronto.
Rudy Gobert with a piece.
Buenísima, tío.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intent.
A ver cómo es el día. Estamos justo en la mitad, 15 de 30. ¿Qué hace Bingwidi ahí, tío? Ya estamos, el Conley de pivot. Fuck. Qué libre. Nada, que me preocupa es el Conley de pivot. Es el que me va a dar la brasa. Vámonos. A ver cómo se lee.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Desde abajo, 3 minutos y medio.
Vale. Better late than never. Now's his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Ay, no.
Ahí
está el peligro. Este es el peligro.
Trying to cash in.
Vale,
he's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter. The next time, he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in. Entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm
Madre mía, doble con chorizo.
We're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more important.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. This has been a battle thus far. A one-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Madre mía, tío, qué abusación.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air.
Wow. It's Grizzlies' ball. To Conley. Kevin Durant.
Remate, Dios.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Conley into the front court. His team up by one. Mike Conley. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Doncic to Dinwiddie.
Bola, tío.
Down the lane, but the shot stays out. Why even try that time?
I'm gonna start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Tough shot for Dinwiddie, no good. Bledsoe with the basketball. They lead it, 4-point game. Touch at the rim, count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Luka Doncic. Not
Oh, fuck.
Doncic. Conley.
Solo, tío, se la mete.
Wide open look, won't go.
These shots are on fire, Ed, because these guys keep fading on all their jumpers up and down in the same spot.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Knocked loose. They've got it in the open floor.
Bueno.
And the basket good at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7. because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And they called a foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last.
Conley to Luka Doncic. Return label
venga, tío. Ahí la lleva.
Might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Ah, que no vienen. Vale. Yo aquí haciendo el monkey.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Toma. Buenísimo, vámonos. A tu casa. Atrevido, ¿no? Mira los dedos. Y los dos el colí. Vámonos. ¿Me han dado sobre? Sí, debe ser sobre. Sí, porque no ha subido, estábamos en 195. Vale, vámonos. ¿Qué tenéis para mí? ¿Qué tenéis para mí? Bueno, oye. 92. Marcos Morris, hay que atacar. ¿Ya los corta? Vale, vamos.
It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway.
5 minutos, 5 abajo. 5 minutos, tío, en serio. Bueno.
Mike Conley, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Bola, vámonos.
Conley into the front court. His guys down 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wall with it up top. He'll run the offense.
No. Pégate ahí. Pégate ahí, que es demasiado rápido para
Anthony
ti.
to Wall. Nice pass to set things up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I got him. He up, baby.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Eric Bledsoe trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line.
Que corta poco.
The free throw, good. Finishes off the three-point play. And we're tied up here in the fourth quarter. Wall into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Harris to Anthony.
Bueno, pues va a sacar Silver. Eso parece, ¿no? Se ha comentado.
Good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, histórica.
Wall across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4.
No, a Carmelo te pegas, mírale.
Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Yes, and a foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
No tenía. El código chetísimo le canté.
Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Wall to Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive.
A ver, se va a flipar otra vez, mírale.
Anthony. Knocked loose.
Vale.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
No.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
I got ball.
Tough make through traffic.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court, it's Wall. The deficit is 6.
Yes, ahí la lleva.
He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. To Wall. And breaks it up.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Conley.
Bueno, vaya mierda de tiro.
That's off the side of the rim, short.
Está en movimiento, tío.
Harris to Anthony.
No. Bola, vale.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Durant with the basketball up top. It's a 9-point lead. Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
They go down low to Anthony. Rudy Gobert sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Rudy Gobert with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kevin Durant with the block. Shot clock violation. Mike Conley looking good. 4 for 5.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Maybe pacing right here. They got a big lead at home.
It's Washington with the basketball. Rudy Gobert swats it. That's his third block this evening. Tobias Harris above the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court comes Wall. Down a bundle. Oh, knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Here's Wall for 2. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Durant across the timeline. His guys holding a big lead. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. There it is, John Wall. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nada. Vámonos. $2.500 están aquí. What the fuck. Chaval. Panojita en coming. Panojita en coming. Vale, los Celtics también tenían tela, ¿eh? A ver, vámonos. ¿Qué tienes para mí? Fuck. En todo bases. Ya empezamos, tío. Joder. Lo mismo compliqué yo. Madre mía, no se puede robar la bola, tronco, me cago en la leche. A lo mejor con el pincho al tic, pero vamos, está la cosa un poco dura, A ver cómo es el lío. Fuck.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
10 abajo, 4 minutos, tío.
Eric Bledsoe
Madre mía, tío. ¿En serio? Vamos a ver. No podemos robar. Menos con los pivots.
Rose to Teague.
Vamos a intentarlo. Míralo, míralo.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Reto with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Nothing going here on that drive. Bledsoe to Durant.
Más uno. Perfecto.
He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. Rose into the front court. Leads 5 to Zach LaVine.
Míralo, míralo. Cuidado que es más rápido que tú. No te pongas el poste, más lo llevas. Buenísima. El rebote, tío. Fuck.
And that one is out. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't
mean the feeling on the court
implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain the momentum back, you're going to come back and win this game.
Estaba el video, chaval. Y saco desde el fondo. Está flipando. Está flipando, chaval. Qué perro.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
The Timberwolves have the basketball to Rose.
Cuidado, cuidado, que es más rápido que tú. Fuck. No, venga, hombre, no me jodas. Quedan 2 minutos, ¿eh?
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Vámonos, anda. Vamos. No. Cállate que pierdo. Cállate que pierdo.
Trying to cash in.
Chaval, me cago en la leche,
Somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
7, tío, me cago en la leche. Venga, 2 minutos.
Conley into the front court. Lead stands at 7. It goes down.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant, very efficient.
Hay que robar balones, tío.
He's 3 for 3.
No vamos a ningún lado.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Wall to Teague. Not loose.
Vamos.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7.
No. Uf. Adentro. No, tío, en serio.
Won't go down.
Joder, colega.
To Rose.
Madre mía. Voy a perder. Cojonudo. Que no llego a ayuda.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Kevin Durant, that's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
No.
Minnesota at the controls. Rose to Wall. Knocked loose. Wall defended by Kevin Durant. And a throwdown.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this.
Bola, tío. A ver si no cogemos el rebote, ¿dónde pretendes ir?
He was locked in. That was impressive. To T. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest? You just missed a shot. But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up by 3. Knocked loose.
Vamos. Esa bola.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Conley, guarded by Jeff T.
No llega.
It's a victory for the Timberwolves as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Otra derrota. Vámonos. Joder, es que 10 puntitos. Va con gana, ¿Qué de 8, tío? No podemos ir a ningún lado si les dejamos meter 5 canastas.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
+1.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Rose to Conley.
Bola.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Buenísima, vámonos aquí. ¿Quién dijo que Haki no podía robar una bola? ¡No me jodas, tío! ¡Me cago en Dios!
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Levine to Rose.
Así no, tío, así no.
With authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Madre mía.
Conley into the front court. His guys down by 9. Mike Conley. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knock loose.
A ver, hijo. Vale, +1. Venga, va.
Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Wall. Nothing going here on that drive. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Has a look.
Vale.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You know, and everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
T. And takes it away.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you wish this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
To T.
No,
and they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Venga, tiros, ¿en serio?
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Kevin Durant with the rock. Stuffs it down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
No.
Levine
Buenísima.
It goes the other way.
This game is too tight for you not to convert.
Baseline drive. Reto slams it down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Tengo mucha defensa.
Conley in the front court. His group now down 2.
No, falta otra vez, tío.
Those
Fuck.
cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Fuck.
First one goes down.
No fallan. No necesito. Mira, porque claro. Esa bola.
No
Vale.
back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Across the timeline, it's Conley. His team up by 1. Nothing going here on that drive.
Siempre deja entrar. Hijo. Toma, Durant. Inténtalo tú, hijo. Vámonos. Boom. Vámonos.
Sit down with authority.
Los 3. 40
See, these are the
segundos.
type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Conley into the front court. Leads 1.
Vamos. No la falles.
Conley. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Wall defended by Kevin Durant. LaVine to Wall. Turns and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Now whistle, as Minnesota's going to take the timeout.
They're going to have to
draw something up. An open look at a 3. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Right time, right player. Can't teach height.
Me ha costado, Ah, vale, el rollman, madre mía, qué cheto. Es verdad que ponía el rollman de base, en plan chetumbero. Vámonos.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Vamos, 3 abajo, 5 minutos. What the fuck?
Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Mike Conley trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. Finishes off the three-point play. And we're tied up here in the fourth quarter. Celtics have it. Rudy Gobert. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Kevin Durant, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Rudy Gobert with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. There's fatigue. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Ah, venga, tío, ¿en serio?
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Baseline drive. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into the lane, and create.
No. What the fuck?
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Passed it off. Bledsoe.
No, tío, en
Off the
serio.
side of the rim, no good.
Fuck. Cuidado con Irving. Cuidado con Irving. Si Irving está así, ¿no? Fuck. Me tiré el triple, estaba sola.
Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads four.
No, no es Irving. Toma.
Down with authority.
When the ball is in his hands,
No, no,
we
es
all
Monroe.
knew what was going to happen.
Good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game...
Madre mía, pero qué tiro es ese, what the fuck. LOL. Venga, tío.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Yes, and a foul. Another chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Ball's controlled by Boston.
Vámonos.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Durant across the
A
timeline.
la otro. Madre mía, tío.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. It's a turnover as they head the other way. KD for two. Kevin Durant looking good. 4 for 5.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Oh, listen.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. The third quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Bola.
Offensive ball. Goes to the right side. Trying to cash in. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Durant.
Más uno.
Draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Knocked loose.
Buenísima.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Gets it in the left corner. Knocked loose.
Suya.
Touched by the Celtics. Across the timeline, it's
qué pesadito eres,
it's an
tío.
11-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Conley to Durant. The drive.
Pero, tío.
Jumping out the gym right now.
Great anticipation.
Está solo.
Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this, or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Madre mía. Con la tontería.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
Para ti.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Pero
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer.
Anda. Flipado. Sobrecito. Y ahí va a haber lío. Ahora mismo va a haber lío, chaval. No sé, ya ha habido lío con los bases, pero bueno. Es que lo de que se haya terminado la posesión y le hayan dado la canasta, no. No, porque es que además se sacado de banda, o sea. Ay, madre. Ay, madre. Vale, 19-39. Aquí está LeBron de 4, ¿no? Vale. Y el siguiente partido entre los Bucks. Ay, sí que va a haber lío. Hasta LeBron de 5, chaval. Vale, donde podemos rascar es en el base y en el escolta. Y ahí vamos a tener problemas con el 4 y el 5. Vale.
It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
James to Carter.
Déjame robársela. No falta, tío.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Y tiros, pues muy bien. Clank.
Oops, he missed the first one.
Y Clank, perfecto.
No good on the second. 0 for 2.
Bueno.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Pero bueno, tío.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Está solo.
During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Wiggins to Carter.
No.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Mike Conley, small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Not loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
No.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Espérate, el Wiggins va a defender al Durán. ¿En serio? Fuck. Pues no me deja entrar. Vamos. Madre mía,
a lot of contact. No foul.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Vince Carter to Harrison Barnes. Oh, they
no, venga, tío.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Oh, fuck. Clank. Por menos mal. Son fallando todos los tiros libres. Ahora meterá uno. Clank. Vámonos.
To Bledsoe.
No.
Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
No. Doble con patatas.
with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Vámonos,
To Durant.
vámonos.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
James into the front court. His guys trail now by 4.
No.
To Carter.
Me la he comido con patatas
Turns
fritas.
and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Vale,
Oh,
bueno.
the touch at the rim. Count it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet,
Está la
but if
cosa-
anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Los Angeles has the basketball.
Vámonos.
Not
Ay, la
close.
llevaste.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First free throw is good.
No, tío, no falles
And
los tiros
fails to
libres,
hit
¿en
him
serio?
both. It's the first, misses the second. Richardson to Barnes.
No, se va.
Nothing going here on that drive. Runner here won't go. And now an intentional foul. So they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Venga, así está hecho.
LBJ.
Porque mira.
Rudy
Toma, Pati.
Gobert sends it away.
Vámonos. Ahí vamos.
Finishing
Gana.
inside the paint on that one. Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Venga,
It's the
flipao.
left at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This
Y
game
ahora los
is
packs.
all
A
over.
ver cómo es el lío. Pues este es el partido clave, macho. Sí, porque los backs es donde están todos los chetos. Los de 99. Y a ver cómo es el lío. En 10 partidos. A ver, este es el lío, ¿no? Míralos. Oh, macho, vaya equipo. Madre mía, vámonos. Estoy intentando a ver si con el Doncic podemos robar, macho. Con Magic también se la podemos robar, ¿eh? Pero madre mía. El tema es cuánta desventaja tenemos y cuántos minutos hay. Ese es el lío. A ver.
The Bucks to inbound to start this
Sacan
final
ellos.
quarter, and they'll be looking to finish
5
strong.
abajo, 3
And when you
minutos.
play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Adetokunbo
Buena, vámonos.
across the timeline. It's Conley. The deficit now up to 5. To Durant.
Vámonos.
Yes,
Buenísima.
and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Vámonos. Cuidado con el Leonard. Este es el 4 metros, hijo mío. No. A tu casa. Rebote. El rebote mafioso. El rebote.
Conley into the front court. His guys trail now by 4.
Dale.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked
Ahí
loose.
estaba el lío,
That's
sí,
a
señor.
turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
Vamos.
Eric
Vale,
Bledsoe.
empate.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job
Tiene
of
90,
forcing a
solo tiene
pickup
90,
there.
¿sabes?
Doncic.
Míralo,
It's a turnover
míralo.
as they head the other way.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Vale, pues tú mismo.
Bucks at the controls. Doncic. To Leonard.
¿Qué hace solo? ¿Qué hace solo el Larry? ¿Qué hace solo el Larry?
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Bledsoe with the basketball. All tied up. Just underway in
Vale.
this fourth quarter. Eric Bledsoe. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move though.
Se me va, tío.
In the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Conley into the front court. All even here in the fourth.
Vámonos. Vale.
And the basket.
Más
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
una bola
Bucks
más.
at the controls. To Leonard.
No. ¿Qué está pasando rápido, tío? Mira, es que se me va siempre.
Rudy
¿Qué pasa?
Gobert
Buena.
with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Down low for Leonard.
Buenísima.
He
Vale.
sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Vámonos.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
No, y es que se va donde quiere, macho.
The deficit is 6. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt
¿No vas a
when
hacer falta?
attacking the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Conley.
Métela, por Dios.
He'll
Vale,
run
bueno.
the offense. Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence.
Joder, me cago en la leche. Si es que se me va a ir.
Adetokunbo.
Uy, casi te la robo, campeón.
To Leonard.
Solo. ¡Pa' tu casa!
Goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't
Ah,
just disrespect.
vale, gana.
Intentional foul. He meant it.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Claro. No. Oh, a tu
That's a
casa.
turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. It's an 8-point lead.
Buenísima.
Eric
Ala.
Bledsoe. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
No, me das falta, vale. No, en tu casa.
The shot rejected by Doncic.
Vale. Este supuestamente. partido más complicado que quedaba. A no ser que me toque los bases otra vez, que seguro que me toca. Para lógica incoming. Vámonos. Superados. Camino 2700. A los Mavericks. Quedan 9. Vámonos. Vale. El Dragic. Ok.
Dallas with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they really hung in there all the way in these 3 quarters.
Has a look. Dirk Nowitzki. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Burke with it. Leads a bucket.
A ver, tío, ¿en serio? ¿No se la vas a robar? No, cállate, que encima le va a faltar. ¿Pero qué dices? Bueno, venga, hombre, estamos de cachondeo. ¿Qué me estás contando?
Nice extra move there.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Falta, más uno.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. 3-point play. Gets them back to within a point. Dragic with the basketball. They'll run the offense.
No, tío.
The drive, right to the basket.
Vale.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Into the front court. His guys now down by a point. To Waiters.
A ver, ¿en serio? A tu casa, chaval. El rebote. Ahora, venga, va.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Vale, bola. Vámonos.
Mike Conley, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Venga, tío. No se la vas a robar, tronco. Cago.
To Dragic. Rudy Gobert rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Dragic. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Mavericks with the basketball. To Dragic.
Tú. A mi casa no. A mi casa me he ido yo.
He's 1 for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Dragic with it. The margin standing now at 7. Nowitzki.
Venga, tío, ¿en serio?
And it's Conley with the rebound. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
2 for 2 on that trip.
No, se me va.
Rudy goes there. Swats it.
A tu casa. Y la vez, seguro que perro. No ha valido. Panujita en común. Una derrota, pero no vamos mal. Te vas derrotas cuando ya llevas 90, ya, pues mira, si tienes que perder, pues pierdes simplemente. Llega un momento que es muy difícil. En algunos retos, tronco, vas a perder sí o sí. Vale, ahora sobre. Quedan 8. Vale, vamos a hacer un mini break. El primero del directo y ahora subimos. Vale, ya estoy aquí. Vámonos. Este like hardcore. Gracias, crack. Vámonos. 8 partidos, sobrecito. Vienen los raptors luego. Vámonos. Madre mía, vaya brevas. Pues paliza que se viene. Paliza que se viene.
This has been a battle thus far. A one-point game as we get things back going here in the fourth. Kevin Durant, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads just a point. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose.
Esa bola.
Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Rudy
Rebote.
Gobert sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Beverly into the front court. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen to Bradley.
¿En serio?
Kevin Durant.
No sé por qué un rebote, tío.
That kid can block out the sun,
Cállate, que me cago en meter un
Plays with so
triple.
much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Va como con ganas.
Eric Bledsoe has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Knocked loose.
Vámonos. Fuck. ¿En serio? No, está el otro detrás. Ten cuidado. Pero tío, macho.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Marcin Gortat with a piece.
Just incredible time.
Más uno. Madre mía.
Yes. And a foul. Still a chance of a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and-ones.
Vale, más 3.
Free throw good. He finishes off the 3-point play as they take a 3-point lead.
Si te vas de sin la bola,
Beverly
somos
into
de
the front
5.
court. Looking to make something happen.
Fuck.
Here comes the screen.
Venga, esa bola, tío. Vámonos.
Bradley shot no good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5
Buenísima.
out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
A ver, deja de fliparte, anda. Debe ser campeón.
To Bradley. Rudy Gobert with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Mike Conley, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Toma. Vámonos, sobrecito. Quedan 7. Quedan 7. A ver ese menú. A ver ese menú. Vale. Pero no es fácil robarse al equipo que tenga 78 de valoración, ¿eh? Porque el muy perro tiene mucho manejo. Vámonos.
All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the fourth?
5 minutos. Okay.
My God, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pick up there.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket.
Venga, tío, no, mejor lo ves.
To Gobert. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Madre mía, colega.
Snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Me cago en la leche,
Fires
tío.
the three. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listened to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys watch those. Nice extra move there.
Knocked loose. Has a look. My God, quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Here's Rubio up top. His guys now down by a point.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Joe Ingles. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Conley knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Rubio to Gobert.
Venga, hombre, no te flipes, Gobert. ¿Tú qué dices haces ahí? ¿En serio? Pa' tu casa, chaval.
Walked away. You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity. We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Rubio into the front court. His guys down by 9. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Durant. Kevin Durant. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down 11. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I tried to work the clock here. We have to take care of the ball in this possession.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Here's Rubio up top. The deficit now up to 13. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Knocks down the three.
And in today's game, we have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Jazz ball.
No, se va. Vale, lo tengo. Venga, tío. A ver, Ricky, suelta la bola, tronco. What the fuck. Ahí la llevas. Trayéndote.
Maybe pace it right here.
Toma,
they got a big lead at home.
And Mike Conley gets the three to drop.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Count the basket at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Cuidado, cuidado con el moverte.
That's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Rubio. From the painted area, won't go down. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle-dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Rubio into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Conley.
No, tío, fuck.
Deep two there, won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game was
started. Eso por chillarme. Que metió 5 triples. Sí, 5 de 6. Me falló el de la esquina. Vámonos. Panojita rica. Panojita rica. Quedan 6 partidos. Y lo que no sé es el nivel de sobre que te dan. Porque sé que te dan unos días de temporada, pero no sé cuál es. Eso, bueno. Viene Toronto ahora. Ojito con Toronto, sobre todo con Mark. Sí. Parece increíble, es el más lento de todos, pero es el que más peligro tiene. Sí, viene Toronto, vámonos. A ver. Y vaca es la clave para robar. A ver qué diferencia hay. I didn't again, nothing with my heart.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
8 abajo, 4 minutos. Madre mía. Vamos.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lowry has the basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Pascal Siakam to Lowry.
Oh, fuck.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Curling inside.
Vámonos, vámonos.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Madre mía, para robar una bola al Lowry. Y no la suelta, ¿eh? No, tío, fuck.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Fires the three.
Esa bola, vale, buena, vámonos.
Just enough on that one. To Bledsoe.
Vámonos. Vale, 4.
Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Se la robo, tío, es que no se la robo. Eres muy cansino, Lowry, tío. Cuidado, pégate él, pégate él, pégate él. No, 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 no. Esa bola. No.
No doubt about
2 minutos.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. The deficit is 6.
Más 1, perfecto.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. Finishes off the three-point play. And the lead down to 3.
No se la pueden pasar Ibaka, tío. Intenta robarla.
Leonard to Ibaka.
No. Se va, se va, se va, se va.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering
the
score.
¿Quieres sacar, hijo?
Durant to Bledsoe.
Vámonos. Vale. Joder, colega. 3 minutos y medio.
He's 3 for 3.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
La robo.
Lowry to Leonard. Deep right corner.
Venga. A ver.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry.
Buenísima, buenísima.
Ah, that's a 24-second violation. In the basket, good at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
1 minuto.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Knock loose.
Buenísima. Vámonos, esa bola.
Here we go. To Conley. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Mike Conley, his size, gets it away quickly and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Vamos a botar. Cuidado, cuidado,
Here
cuidado.
comes the screen. Lowry to Gasol. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Vamos a botar. Que queden 5. Ahí va, me la voy a comer. Me la voy a comer. ¡Ha ganado! ¡Oh, bueno! Sí, señor, chaval. Madre mía. Vale, quedan 4. ¿4 o 5? Panojita en con 214.000. Sí. Suma. Porque me irá a puta, claro. Vale, a ver. 5 a 5, quedan 5. Vale, vámonos. Los frisbees que deberían tener alcohol. Ah, no. Vale, sí, pero tienen alcohol, pero lo tienen de pío. Vale. Vale, esto es un problema más. Vale. Sí. Hay que vigilar al alcohol y a ver cómo se el lío.
It's been a compelling game
vale,
so far.
Vamos.
The fourth quarter is underway.
3 abajo, 3 minutos. Menos.
Mike Conley, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Vale,
the defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Mira, porque claro, cuidado.
Rudy Gobert, able to recover
La bola.
Grizzlies recover.
Venga, tío, en serio.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice, and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they were.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Venga, tío, en serio.
Man down for the basket. You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Mike Conley, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
No.
To Conley.
Creo que está solo.
Nothing going here on that drive. Goes reverse
pero
to lay it
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down 3. Finishing inside the paint.
¿Vamos a robar una bola
He's
o
been
cómo va
doing
eso?
this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over
Ahí
your
la
body.
llevas, vamos.
Not loose.
Vale,
In the basket, good at the
madre
rim.
mía, colega.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Conley into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point.
No.
To Kelly Oubre.
En serio.
To Conley, going to launch beyond the arc.
Vamos, tío.
His size
Madre mía,
gets away
colega.
quickly and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Hola, Xavi. No te despiertas a las 8 de la mañana, esto no es tu horario. O no has dormido, ¿cómo es el lío? Hostia, ¿en serio? Se voy a sufrir. Cállate que sufro. Tío, estamos empatados, macho. ¿Cómo vas, crack? Necesito una bola, necesito una bola. Buenísima. Vamos. Más uno, vale, perfecto.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance
Acabas
at
de
a
levantar.
three-point play. For his
Estate
career,
madrugando.
79% of
Sí, que hay que levantar el país.
free throw good. He
Has levantado
finishes
para
off the
darme ese potente
three-point
like
play as they take
y
a
acompañarme en todo el directo que queda.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Bola. Vale, vámonos.
Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense.
Vámonos, vámonos. Ahí la lleva.
That's how it's done.
Normal.
He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more.
Toda la familia, tío, pero que a que os levantáis. Son las 8 de la mañana. La cosa es que estés tú. Pero que esto es la familia. ¿En serio?
Nice pass to get things going.
Some players are just
Ojo,
built
sube la
to
liga,
absorb the
Está
contact.
loquísimo
He
el
pretty
Xavi,
much dusted that defender off like I was a bug at the park.
Here's a whistle and an intentional foul. 2 free throws coming up with 25 seconds remaining.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now the Grizzlies will use a
Pues va a costar más
timeout.
de lo que
It's their
parecía,
second
¿no?
and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Sí, porque mira, porque eres un chato, está claro. Y tranquilo que esto está ganado. Así que bien Joan de 97. ¿Dónde está mi like? Where is my like? No, tío, pero pégate. Where is my like? Where is my like?
To Luka Doncic. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And now an intentional foul. So they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game. Eric Bledsoe at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it.
Where is my like?
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The margin standing now at
Toma
7.
tapón. Para mi
Rudy
casa.
Gobert tips it. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Me voy a la esquina, Me voy a la esquina de la habitación a llorar,
Good way to manage the clock without
último
burning a
sensible.
timeout.
Yo lo paso mega mal.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Vámonos. Yo lo paso mega mal.
20-footer at the buzzer. Jumper's good.
Mira, pues claro. Hala, a tu casa. Apenas quedan 4 partidos. Panojita incoming. Pues poca panoja queda ya, Sí, poca panoja porque ya que los dos últimos partidos son 2 sobres. Uno del entrenador y otro del jugador de playoffs. Así que no se pasa Osmar. Osmar está con sus movidas. Osmar tuvo un mes y poco que sí se pasaba y luego me ha abandonado like a dog. Que como no sabes inglés, pues te lo explico. Como a un perro. Like a dog. Like a dog. Me ha abandonado como a un perro. Con sus novias. Pues, no sé. Desconozco el dato. No sé si tiene parir o no tiene parir. Lo desconozco totalmente. Vale, quedan 4 partidos, señora. 4 partidos. Mira, sobre 2.500 y otros 2 sobres. Madre mía. O sea que para enojar solo 2500. Vale, los wizards, vámonos. Vámonos, señora, vámonos, señora. Quedan 4 partiditos. Vale, Morris, Tobias. Cuidado con Carmelo. Y podemos robar a Morris. Vámonos. A Morris y a Maggie.
The Wizards in control of the basketballs will start the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Vale, hola, vámonos.
It goes the other way.
Vámonos, Kevin. Vámonos, Kevin.
Down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Anthony to Wall.
No. Se queda solo, tío.
There is John Wall. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
He gets it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Wall with it up top. Our score all
otra vez, tío.
And look out.
Vale, voy a intentar aguantarle. Está claro, te va el hombre con mano,
You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Vale.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands,
Es un gol, campeón.
What was going to happen.
Wall across the timeline. All even here in the fourth. To Tobias Harris.
Se me va. A tu casa, vámonos.
Able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Vámonos.
And score. Strong take.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wizards at the control.
Quieto, León, quieto.
Wall to Marcus Morris.
Oh, ¿en serio? Vaya,
2 points
tío.
to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Más uno.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. Anthony to Wall.
No, que se va por la esquina, tío. Fuck. Vámonos.
Doesn't get the bounce. To Conley.
Adentro. A tu casa.
Conley. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Ah,
And
fuck.
a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
¿Tiros? No, vale. Quito.
Anthony to Marcus Morris.
Es un bloqueo, chaval, y se ha quedado muerto allí el...
Harris.
Buenísima.
It's a turnover
¿Qué ha pasado?
as they head the
Me
other
han robado
way.
Tobias.
Kevin
Me
Durant
han robado
with the
Tobias.
rock.
Toma,
To Bledsoe.
Espera. A mi distancia. Vámonos.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
It's Wall. There is John Wall. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Into the front court comes Wall. The margin standing now at 7. Deep right corner. nothing going here on that drive.
Ah, he saltado antes, tío.
From the outside, no good.
A tu casa.
Big finish at the rim.
Deep three at the buzzer.
Hits the late three at the buzzer.
Vale. Quedan 3.
This is all over.
Este sobre. Quedan de 2.500 y los dos últimos sobres. Vamos que lo tenemos casi hecho. 3 sobres, vámonos. Vámonos. Y con esto nos vamos a poner pues casi en 220.000. Pero, tío, los bases otra vez, me cago en la leche. Madre mía, tío. Madre mía, qué pesadilla. Los fucking bases. LOL. A ver cómo es el lío. Madre mía, los bases. Qué pesados. A ver.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
2 abajo, 3 minutos, vale. No me voy, Vámonos. Patas.
Oh man, did you see that sweetness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Cuidado con el pivot.
Minnesota at the controls.
No, quieto ahí, León, que te estoy viendo, que vas como con gana, me han dicho. Cuidado. Venga, hombre, fuck.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Conley into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket.
Vámonos.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected.
No sé cómo lo ves, pero necesitamos una bola. Que podría ser esta. Vámonos.
Ball game. Make this possession count.
Rose into the front court. His grip now down 2.
No. Va tu casa.
Time, right player.
Can't teach height.
The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Nos falta más uno, perfecto.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw good. He finishes off the three-point play as they take a 3-point lead. Minnesota with the basketball. Wall to Zach LaVine.
Buenísima. Kevin.
Durant against the five-time All-Star. Nothing going here on that drive.
Sí. ¡Ay, la llevas!
Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
No te flipas, anda.
Levine.
No. Vale, cambia. ¿Qué haces solo, tío? Me cago en
on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Eso es pica falta, pero bueno. Venga,
An easy two, get back on defense.
A ver, que se ha muerto el Kevin. Está solo el otro. Y no se la pasa.
Levine to Wall.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Wall. Tough matchup against Durant. Short jumper off the mark. To Gobert.
Boom.
So slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Rose to Teague.
Bola.
Pulls up for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those.
Ay, que me voy.
Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul and a little over 20 seconds left to play.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
2 for 2 on that trip.
No. Venga, hombre.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
Boom.
Slams it down.
Hecho.
They'll let one fly from half court.
Claro, la vas a meter desde ahí. Es que eran dos partidos. Mira el cheto, ¿eh? Este es el cheto, porque este es el que da el jugador. Es el sobre del jugador. Luego viene el del entrenador, que viene. Es que el entrenador ya lo tengo a todo esto, así que, pues, porque mira. No contó su vida ahí, ¿eh? A ver, los Celtics. Recompensa de premios. Es que no sé qué jugador dar. Yo creo que dan un jugador. Pero no sé cuál es. No sé qué nivel son. Me da igual. A ver, ¿qué tenemos? Vale, esto es el de Rodman, ok. Vale. Vámonos. Vamos, quedan 2 partidos. Vámonos. A ver, ¿cómo es el lío? Vamos. 8 abajo, tío. Me cago en la leche. 3 minutos. Vámonos. Vale, 6 abajo. Madre mía, si es una setas, es un planchetúmeno. Venga, suelta la bola, tío. No cansines. Pues sí, va a cansinear, sí. Me pita falta. Casi me casca el +1, tío. Me cago en... LOL. 2 segundos, tío. ¿En serio? Madre mía. Onda, tira. Pro player. Blank.
Conley into the front court. The margin standing now at 7.
Se me pasó lo mismo la otra vez, tío. Vale, venga. 5. No puedo entrar con el Rodman. Tengo que pasárselo a los otros. Ahora dijo. Tú no pitas falta, ¿eh? Que tu bola porque mira por tu lado. Venga, tío, necesito 3 bolas. Bola. No, venga, tronco. ¿Qué me estás contando?
Bledsoe with it up top. Right now, down 7. To Durant.
¿En serio? Venga, hombre, déjame en paz. Tío, que estoy menos 5, tronco, en 2 minutos. Venga, hombre. No me jorobes. Fuck. Vale, venga, vámonos. Boom, boom. No. Madre mía, tío. Joder, lo que está costando.
Conley.
+1, vale. Fuck.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Debería costar tanto. Que tengo que robar una bola, Rodman.
And the lead sliced to 2.
Sí, pero si no la suelto. Venga, hombre, tío, en serio. Me cago en...
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
No te la... me costó 1 minuto y medio. Madre mía, colega, espérate, me voy a pegar más. Suelta enseguida, ahora. ¿Y la llevas? No, no se la robó. Y ahora tampoco. Va a tu casa, rebote, tío. Vamos. Ahí la llevas. Vamos. Vale, empatado. Minuto para volar.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Y la meterá con 2 tíos. Venga, pero que eres ni tú, tío.
Did you see that change of direction
mid-flight? Que te están saltando los vestidos, tronco.
Utilized to spin the ball off the rim. That was a thing of beauty.
Flipado, es un flipado, tío. Madre mía, el Larry, que no llega ni los 2 metros. Con 2 tíos de los 13. Anda que no te has flipado. No le puedo robar una bola. En serio, me la como. Fuck. Madre mía, macho. Joder.
He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Celtics have it.
No. Venga, tío, róbale una bola al Rodman, hombre. Ahí la llevas. ¡Toma triple! ¡Toma triple!
The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Just because someone is listening to
No.
you
Vale, de dos.
hear you. At the end
Ganado.
of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
LOL. A tu casa. Vaya triplaco que se han doscado, chaval. Vámonos. Pues queda un partido. Yo no digo nada, pero queda un partido. Madre mía, con el hipo. Queda un partido, cheto, queda un partido, cheto. Vale. Vámonos. Los Lakers, o sea, contra el primo LeBron de pivot, ¿no? Ay, Dios mío, que así mismo tengo. Ah, pues mejor este que los Bucks, ¿eh? Míralo. LeBron y Vince. Ay, cuánta desventaja me pide. Me queda. Y nos vamos a abrir sobres cómodos, cosidas. Ya me podía dar otro margasol. Qué flipante lo de ayer, chaval. Qué flipante lo de ayer. 93 en un sobre de 75. What the fuck. Y no lo voy a vender. Lo he puesto a la venta, pero es que le he puesto un precio mucho. Sí. A ver, ¿cómo es el lío? Sacamos 10 abajo en 2 minutos. Dime, sí, hombre. Porque claro... Vale, venga. Madre mía, qué prestación. 8.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across?
Claro,
Let's see more.
Pinceladas al Vince.
Vince Carter to Wiggins.
Porque claro, porque mira. Vale. Vamos. No, venga, tío, no me hagas eso. Fuck.
Barnes to Richardson.
Perro.
And a whistle.
Fuck.
Just a tic-tac foul.
It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far.
Vale.
Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Venga, hombre, hay que robársela. No podemos... Venga, vete a tu casa, tío.
With the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0.
Voy a tener que intentar robárselo también al cartel,
double digits, and you've done your job in the fourth.
Solo.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. So it stays with the LA Lakers.
Madre mía, tío. Qué chetos van.
Richardson.
No. Fuck.
LeBron James. You talk about timing. First bucket of the game at the most critical moment.
Old school equals high percentage.
Tío, macho, es que tengo que robar un huevo de bolas. Tengo que robar 3 bolas. Sí, claro, se la dan a LeBron. Me cago en la leche. Madre mía, madre mía.
James
esa bola. Vámonos. Vamos, vale, 4. 1 minuto 12. No, que se va tú. Vamos, ahí la llevas. Bum, bum. Vale, 2.
The pass was really good, but
1
what I
minuto,
love
venga,
most
va.
about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had
no.
active hands, which means they
Está
were
flipando.
active targets. They provided a
flipando.
target for the player to deliver
No,
the
fuck.
pass. That's how you work together as teammates. And they call it. Those
Son tiros.
cat-like hands almost got a
Son
steal.
tiros. Debería fallar uno como mínimo. Ah, no te flipes, LeBron, tío. Si tienes un troncho tirando tiros libres. Y mete los 2, perro. Venga, hombre. Falta. ¡No! ¿En serio? ¡Bah, tío! Acabamos de perder. Me cago en fucking
Venga. Mi casa, chaval, a mi casa.
Fuck.
But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Madre mía.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Vale, venga, tío. Al final voy a tener que cambiar a Gobert, macho. Buenísimo. Vámonos. Vale, vale. 2 y 30. Le robó la bola. No, que se va, que se va. ¡Esa bola! ¡Pero tío, macho!
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over.
Ahora me lo pondrán a mí, verás. Madre mía. 18 segundos. Tengo que robar la bola, what the fuck. Tengo que robar la bola, what the fuck. No, no te flipes. Corre, corre, corre. Pero róbasela, tío. Vámonos. Vamos. Esa prórroga. Esa prórroga. Prórroga, vámonos. Madre mía, colega. Creo que son 2 minutos. Pues menos mal que no nos funciona, porque madre mía, estaba la cosa durísima. Sí, 2 minutos. Vale.
Overtime begins, and away we go.
Boom, boom. Vámonos, más 2.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
No, no.
Jumper's good.
Cuánto se me va a llegar a todo, tío. Es que es mucho más rápido que yo.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Vamos. Vale, vale.
Bledsoe looking good. 4 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Para mí. Trae para acá, chaval.
It goes the other way.
Vamos, vamos. Buenísimo. Vale, más 4.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Ay, ay. No quitó falta.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Vale, va.
Wiggins, tough matchup against Durant.
No, fuck.
Has a chance.
No, no, lo falla.
Wiggins, a shot? No.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
LeBron. Se me va a ir por velocidad, pero vamos. 79 eres, tío. Lo tenías hecho. Desde esa distancia LeBron me destroza.
Wiggins to James.
A ver, pégate, pégate, pégate. Pégate, pégate. Te la comes, para tu casa.
Rudy Gobert sends it away.
¿Qué haces, tío? Me cago en... vaya tira con buena que...
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and
claro,
time is
confiado,
of the essence.
Yo soy 97, porque como un tocheto. Vale, está hecho. Bueno, pues está hecho. Y estaba casi esto... Trepa acá, no trepa acá. Y estaba casi perdido, Madre mía, lo que ha costado.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
Sí. Vamos a ver.
To Wiggins.
Ven, anda, ven con papi. Ven con papi que te has dejado esto.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game. Wiggins.
Otra posición, yo no digo nada. No es por mal meter, Sal.
Lakers down to 4 in the shot clock. To Carter.
No. Toma.
Violation.
En tu cara.
Down with authority.
Porque claro, podría haberla cogido, Jaquín de todo esto, pero bueno. Venga, sí, flípate. A tu casa, chaval, se acabó. Hemos completado el reto de premios de la NBA. 30 victorias y una derrota. Vámonos. Abrir sobres como posesos. Sí, señor. Level 10. Y yo creí que iba a tener más derrotas aquí. Sí, porque cuando vi el primer equipo, que eran todos los de 99 menos el Doncic, digo, como todos los partidos sean así, jugué el primero a ver si lo podía derrotar. Les derroté y vi que el segundo ya no eran 99. Y digo, otro 4. Vámonos. Hola. Vámonos, dame mis sobrechetos. Debo tener unos 2 o 3 pequeños, yo creo que 3 pequeños. Tengo el del jugador y luego voy a abrir el del entrenador porque sabemos que es según mejor es. Y el último lo vamos a abrir, el del jugador. Que creo que me dan un jugador. Un ocheto. Deberían. Porque me he pegado una paliza. Sí, también me he pegado para porque mira, porque claro. Ya lo sé. A ver. Pues esto está pulido. Bueno, pues nada. Nos hemos pulido los premios de la NBA. A ver, ¿cuántos sobres tenemos? Tenemos 6. A ver, 3 pequeños. A ver, pues aquí. 3 pequeños. Entrenador del año. Un juego de premios de la NBA, la acción, juego de street. Dos jugadores. Vale, guay. Sí, no, chaval, what the fuck. Me van a ver 2 jugadores chetos. Vámonos. Venga, va. Vámonos. Bueno, ayer aquí me tocó el de 93, o sea que no me va a tocar otro. Eso que va. Va cheto. Bueno, 83 no está mal. No es que me vaya a sacar de pobre, pero bueno. Aquí tengo 4 de los pequeños. A ver, siguiente. mía, vaya brevada. Mucha brevada, chaval. Pues sí, son brevas. Muy bien, muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias por esa brevez. Vámonos. Mucha mierda, tío. Madre mía. Sí, un poquito de sambrevas. Un poquito de sambrevas. Madre mía. Vale, que hay uno de los pequeños, el entrenador y los dos jugadores. A ver qué me dan. A ver qué me dan. Qué nervios. Vale, otro brevas. Madre mía, colega. Pero me llevo un Kemba de 83. De 83 era, ¿no? Vaya breve, los sobres pequeños. A ver. Este es un entrenador, vale. Ya sabemos quién es. O sea, tampoco pasa nada. Además ya lo tengo, o sea. Es que hubo muy bien la TPRP. Madre mía, vaya brevada. Vaya brevada de carta, tío. Ahora viene el cheto. A ver qué pasa aquí. ¿Qué pasa aquí, chaval? Vale. Un jugador premios de la NBA al azar y un jugador estrellas de la temporada. A ver, que se viene. Vámonos. Madre mía, chaval. El otro ya lo tengo, me cago en la leche. LOL. El otro ya lo tengo, el Smash ya lo tengo. Vaya pedazo de carta, chaval. What the fuck. Tiene muy poca defensa, eso sí. Madre mía, chaval. 93 de tiro, 96 de finalización. Madre mía. Madre mía, chaval. Buah, chaval, forrada máxima, Ojito ahí. What the fuck. Descastre de 95. Madre mía. Bueno, pues se acabó. Gran reto, Gran reto, sí señor. Sí señor. Sí señor. Madre mía, vaya pedazo de Vince Carter me acaban de dar. Bueno, pues esto se ha acabado. Pues nada, cracks. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí con este pedazo de Vince Carter. El nivel 10. Es una pena que tenga tan poca defensa, tía. Podría meter a Kevin Durant de 4 y a Vince Carter de 3. Lo que pasa es que me quedo con dos tíos de 87 de defensa. Uf, pero está muy cheto, macho. No sé. Bueno, ya veremos. Pues nada, lo dicho, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Nos vemos en otro vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo. Hasta ahora.